actually it's to Raven, sorry. Sorry. I haven't made. Jeez, I've said 3 times already. But I've sorry. Anyway, guys, hello everyone. My name is Teraven. The problem with this is I recorded an episode about 2 months ago. I was supposed to edit it, put it into Windows Movie Maker, and sync it up. But I'll explain what happened right as soon as this thing begins. Right, regular. Don't think there's much of a cutscene in this one. Yuri.
OC, we've got a caller with a lead on the chemical attack. Says he'll only speak to you.
Identify yourself.
Mac, it's John.
We put a lot of names in the clock tower this week, lad.
It was Makarov. The bastard slipped through my fingers in Sierra Leone. What does MI6 know?
You're on everyone's shit list, John. There's no way I could get you clearance.
Don't give me that. You still owe me for Pripyat, and I'm calling it in.
Easy, son. Alright. We've traced the delivery freighter to an outfit in Bosaso, Somalia. It's run by a nasty piece of work named Morabi. My hands are full with it leading it home, so you're on your own. Good hunting.
What's the security look like?
Strictly 2nd Division. Local triggermen guard the compound.
We'll stick out like bollocks in a bulldog. Stealth's not an option.
Then we just have to kick in the front door. Tell Nikolai to ready his men. Just move quick and we can select where I'll be.
Anyway, so on Windows Movie Maker, the audio recording was really jumpy. I tried to sync it together, but it just really pissed me off and made me really frustrated at it. And I got really angry. So what I'm doing is I'm re-recording this episode. Last episode, well, I recorded this thing for a second time, and about an hour ago, and when I was syncing it up together, I realised that it was the webcam recorded it for some reason. So, because the webcam was really quiet, it was basically a really crappy recording, because I would have been incredibly quiet. So yeah, it's a bad thing about it. Anyway, so what I was doing is I synced up, found out it was the webcam, and I got really pissed off, and then I had to do it again. So yeah, and the thing I was talking about, that got insta taken down. Anyway, so what I was talking about last time was I was talking about the TV and how the invention was quite incredible. Because you can look at this your monitor or on your Xbox on your TV, and it's quite hard if you're quite used to it to admire the TV, because it's been around for a long time, but it must have taken someone with a very smart mind, a genius, to come up with something as clever as pixels on screen. So, and then yeah, it was basically HD is basically 4 pixels inside 1 pixel as normal standard definition. In HD, it's basically 4 times better pic quality, and on TV it's even better. So it must be very when I'm making these commentaries, I get frustrated when the audio won't sync together properly and things like that. But imagine how frustrating imagine how frustrating it must have been to design a TV, and maybe when the design doesn't work and then you have to do it all over again. It really sucks to start from scratch. So geniuses, they have persistence, and to have persistence you must be very patient. So yeah, and 3D, could you imagine designing something as clever as 3D? 3 dimensions on a 2D screen. My eyes don't really work with 3D, but a while ago I watched this documentary on fishes in Spain. It was in Spanish, but it was like in this huge cinema thing. It was about 30 minutes long, so it wasn't really much of a film. But I've watched about 20 films in 3D, and that's the only one that really worked. And I was quite bedazzled by it. I don't know whether you guys are dazzled and amazed by 3D vision. Something coming out of the screen. I was because I've seen so many 3D things before that, and I was kind of bored when I kind of sighed when we were going to see it, because 3D, meh, doesn't really work with my eyes. But that's the first time it worked. Actually, the modern ones don't actually work, so yeah. But so yeah, that was kind of weird for me. And to come up with something as smart as 3D, oh my, I don't know. It's basically two pictures in one, and when you put their glasses on, they come together. So that must have been quite crazy.
Look familiar. No, please. Where's Makarov? Tell me and it's yours.
Our contact with a man named Volk. We never met Makarov.
Where's this Volk?
Paris! He oversaw the delivery in Paris!
Right then. This is for the boys at Hereford.
Anyway, so, and then coming up with games like this, although the graphics of this aren't really well compared with Battlefield 3, and it's quite when you think about it, coming from Pac-Man and Pong and all those other games like Tetris, those games were just those games were only like 1 pixel. They were actually, the entire screen was 8-bit. That was real 8-bit. I know Minecraft's 8-bit, but a lot of people sort of ruin the. I know I can't talk 'cause on my commentaries, but it's sort of, I feel sometimes it sort of ruins the element of the game. But then once you've played so many hours of the game of Minecraft, you sort of get bored of that and you sort of want to upgrade it. Well, look at that. Although you may think it's low resolution, it's kind of simple box objects, but in this game, but when you think about it, I mean, come on, look at it. It is close to real life, and the cutscenes are even better. I mean, look at the character models. They're even better. Oh, and that car's about to explode. And I know it's not much compared with Battlefield 3, because, I mean, Battlefield 3 graphics and Crysis, whoa, they're amazing. And I mean Crysis 2 on the PC. And the Crysis Warhead was better than Crysis 2, yeah, graphics wise. They just toned them down for better performance on most computers. But yes, it must have been quite hard to wrap your head around. Right, I'm gonna come up with something. And started off with black and white, and then color came in. Must take a lot of thinking, just sitting down brainstorming. I can't do that. I have to have an objective of what I need to complete before I can come up with something sort of good, and before I can get my head wrapped around it. But yeah, it must have been very hard. That's what she said. I don't know, I just can't explain it. how must have been a true genius. Anyway, so yeah, my mum came down and like 2 months ago, and she was looking at the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 graphics, and I was just like, they're not that good, mum. You do know that. And she was like, look at that. Look, yeah, they are. Look at them. I mean, and then I was like, they're the same as Modern Warfare 2. And she wasn't really interested in the game. She's just interested in the picture. Because her day there weren't that many games. And yeah. So yeah, I hope second run through this commentary was a bit better, but you know. But I did want it quiet, because I want the best for you. What the hell was it? Oop. So I hope it isn't jumpy with this, otherwise I'm going to be really pissed off. No! And once when I died on this, it had a quote from Anonymous. I'll just say, I don't know whether it was the person they didn't know who made the quote, or is actually Anonymous, as in the Vendetta Masks who came up with that quote. Guy Fawkes. Oh. That's hype! Queen versus hype. And I think I died on my second run through there this time. But, you know. The next part is pretty cool. I like it. Come on. The new iPad from Apple. Jump for it! All 360s, boys. Yeah, boys. Open up, so. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping to edit this a Left 4 Dead episode. Hopefully it'll be funny. We did some epic. It was a bit more griefing than just, you know, funny stuff and stuff. Slaughtered. The recoil on the AK is so much.
It's a half-click south of your position. Get down! Must have found Nikolai. Price, we reached Nikolai.
He sounds like the guy. Price! This is Sparta! Drop him! Drop him! Get up! Droppy! Just tapping left trigger, so it's sort of like aimbot. And that did nothing. Time's up, ready guys, let's do this. Come with me, Snipe. Nikolai. Run! They're Roger Kings. Yuri. Run, run, woo! Yay, slide! Whee! Hop in. Did I just okay? Do 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 do. No, 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 no. Well done, but it's not over yet. Get ready for the next round.
Access code Black Viking. Get me a secure line to asset metal 01.
Bryce, thanks for the tip on Kingfish. You should know Uncle Sam's got a kill capture order on your head.
Tell him to join the bloody queue. Makarov's bomb maker, Volk, is in Paris. We need to act before he bolts, and I can't make the window. You're the only one I trust with this.
I'm on it.
The bastard used Fregatta Industries as a front to distribute the WMDs. I'm en route to their European HQ.
French Special Forces have located Volk. GIGN tracked them deep behind enemy lines, but they're pinned down.
And you want us to unpin them?
Prosecute the target as needed, but Volk comes back alive.
Right, okay, thanks for watching this episode, guys. Please, thumbs up, comment if you have any questions or queries, and subscribe if you haven't. Okay, bye.
595, this is Overlord.